Hello, hi, I'm Principal Lisa and I'm here for Happy Families here at Pearl 102 FM. I've got some guests joining me on the show tonight. Oh, hello GSB, wave to you. Great that you can join us. Hello to everybody else that's coming to join me. Cloud Hoods, hi, welcome everyone, thank you. Hello Lauren, lovely to see you. I've got some great guests coming on the show this afternoon with me. This is the first show that I've ever done for Pearl FM on IG Live. Normally I'm in the cozy studio and I've got the support of the team, so be with me, support me tonight. Hi Mooney, hi Spark Phoenix, thank you so much. We've got some great guests coming on to join us. Hello Pilot Expat Wife, you're going to be joining me in the moment. I'm going to be joined by Only Zia, who's just popping in now. Hi everybody, welcome. I normally, as we say, I'm there in the studio with the support of the team. So it's my absolute honour to see everybody here. Thank you. So Happy Families is a radio show all about supporting families. So we're going to be talking about issues that relate to families each week. And there will be lots and lots. How am I doing today being myself? I'm fantastic. Okay, I'm going to bring in the first guest. Only Zia. Let's hope this works, everybody. Stick with me. She's popping in now. This is a mum that I've come to know quite well recently. Hi, the creative mum. Thanks for taking time out of your day. Hi, being myself. There you are. Hello, Only Zia. Welcome. Welcome to Pearl FM, Principal Lisa, Happy Families. Hi, Zia. Hi Zia, can you, obviously people tuning in tonight for Happy Families, some of them don't know me because this is a brand new thing for Pearl to do on IGTV, but they don't know you. What can you tell us about yourself?
So I'm a mom of two under two. I'm from South Africa and I've been in Dubai for about 14 years.
So you've got two children under two. Now, if there's anybody watching the show tonight and you also have young children, can we have a big high five, well done for Zia, who's managed at 6 o'clock at night to come and join us to chat to us. So well done to you, a big achievement. Hi everybody, so nice. So being myself says, yes, 14 years is a long time. Hessa's just joined us. Hammer's just come into the call. Lovely to see you. Hi, Pilot ex-wife. Now, in about 20 minutes, we are also going to be joined by somebody else, a lovely mum called Kerry. And so she'll be coming on, and then towards the end of the show I'll be bringing in a fantastic new friend of mine, a lady called Samaya, who has set up a mum support group app. Okay, so tell us about your experiences during COVID. Now, before COVID came, you were a stay-at-home mum. Tell us about your life pre and post. What's changed?
So pre-COVID, my daughter used to go to nursery just 3 times a week. So I'd have a little bit of a break and able to give my youngest a little bit more attention. We were in a really good routine, but I mean, I was alone.
Yes.
Up until the afternoon. And even though it's just the afternoon, it does get a little bit much every day. And I mean, I feel like life is going so fast. You know, it was just going. And I think when
Hi, Sam.
When COVID came, we were just forced to stop and kind of just figure everything out again. But I feel like after COVID with the lockdown, I think I actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed having everybody at home. I feel like I'm one of the few that actually didn't want to leave the house. I mean, if my husband was going somewhere, I'd be like, where are you going? No, you need to you know. And I think I actually just enjoyed it. We had proper quality family time. Now that it's over, slowly getting over. I feel like I haven't utilized that time as much as
Yeah.
I should have. No,
So, so prior to COVID, you would be at home on your own during the
yeah,
day with two children under two. I don't know if there's anybody else tuning in today that maybe felt a bit like Zia did. The days were maybe quite quiet, a little bit long, waiting for people to come home, and you're at home with the small children. And then COVID hit, and then everybody was at home. We've got, so hi Massa Mansour, Ruska Khan saying hi to us. So all the family stayed at home, and what, so that was okay for you? Life improved a little, did it, when everyone was at home?
yes, I feel like I'm somebody who likes everybody together. And I feel like, especially since I know what it's like to be alone all day, having waking up and someone's there throughout the day was just really nice, because I
Yeah.
wasn't, if I wanted to cook, my husband would keep me company in the kitchen, or we'd
Mm,
take the kids out together to play in the garden.
yeah,
So I'm like really grateful for how it turned out, especially because we have a garden. I don't know how it
I
would be
know. Yeah,
in a
I mean, I just want to say hi to Magic Phil, great support, bless his heart, he's here. Nancy Coach has joined. Shiv, who's been on a lot of our calls recently. Lots of lovely, supportive people coming in to be with us tonight. So we're just chatting to Z now. She's a mum of two, and we're just relating life as a mum pre-COVID, when she would be often spend her days at home, to during COVID, when all the family was at home. And actually, you feel like you were maybe one of the few people that said that you quite
yes,
enjoyed the lockdown.
definitely. And I feel like I have this older kids who knew what it was like to be stuck inside. So I feel like I'm
Yes.
happy with that. I mean, my kids are young. They don't know if they going out or if they're staying at home. The same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
So I didn't have any of that stresses. So it went actually pretty smooth.
So do you think that you have changed in any way as a result of COVID? Hi, Mohammed. So lovely to see you. Thank you for staying with us. So, hi, Haju. Thanks for coming. So, what do you think changed about you, maybe as a woman, as a mother, as a result of COVID? Will there be any difference in the way that you'll be post-lockdown? Hi, Itsy Bitsy Crafty.
Definitely, I feel like I appreciate more way, and instead of this fast life, I'm able to actually sit back and enjoy
Yeah.
as it happens, instead of, you know, um, it's just instead of just, you know, um, con-
And you obviously, everybody experienced Ramadan, but you were observing and practicing Ramadan. How different was Ramadan for you this year?
it was very different, because normally we would have iftar at in-laws
Yeah,
uh, a while, but we didn't. It was very difficult because my husband would go, but me and the kids would stay back. And but I feel like it was a lot more. It was better because everybody was at home. You know, everybody was together and cooking together and praying together. So it was definitely a Ramadan that was different to.
hi Mira, she's giving us a wave. Hello Mira, darling. Yeah, it was. I mean, Ramadan, would have been different, for you in so many different ways. And
Yeah.
do you think that it'll be a Ramadan that you remember? Did you perhaps pick up an extra spiritual element because of the fact that you were just with close family?
Definitely. I even before Ramadan, we decorated the house. We had a little Ramadan Mubarak corner, and we were all in our own routine.
Yeah.
For so, I mean, after we broke our fast, we'd all pray together, and um, we'd all clean the kitchen together, and
Yeah.
wait for the early morning we eat. We were always just all together. So it was definitely
Mm.
something I would remember.
I you know, I know that the lockdown was difficult, okay, and I know it was tough, and in many ways, COVID is still tough for so many of us. But I do find myself, hi Fatima, hi Nisha, feeling a little bit grateful. Hi Emil, feeling a little bit grateful for the time. I bought a bicycle, and I've loved riding my bicycle, and you know, obviously once lockdown has got over, I probably never would have done that before COVID. You know, there's been some real kind of benefits and pluses to, you know, to that
Yes,
experience. So
yes.
one of the things I wanted to ask is, because you've got two children under two, would you recommend having two children close together? Let's answer that now. It's the ultimate question, isn't it?
Yes, I would.
You
I would.
would.
Yes. Um, I mean, just watching them keep each other company now, especially since my little one is a bit older, the way they interact, you know, it's a priceless moment.
Yeah.
The way I will take care of her sister, she'll give me her clothes, her nappy. It's just something that I always watch, and I wouldn't have it any other way. It's difficult though, because different
Yeah. Oh, I
different.
mean, you know, I'd recommend, you know, please, families, if you're in the call, hi Tahira, if you're in this call today, I really want you to follow Only Zia, because if you're a mother with small children, this lady will inspire you. I mean, you've got about 10,000 followers. I mean, you're a really popular person who really stays in touch with their followers, but it's just your mothering style, and you share so much love and tips with everybody. How did your page Only Zia start? Hi Shaf. Hi
So it's
Chloe.
maybe about 6 years where I was actually thinking of an Instagram name. And if you knew me before I was a mom, I would do the weirdest things. I mean, I'd have glitter on my face, or I do very, um, I would just be different. Okay, so
Oh, hi Tara.
when I was thinking of a name, a lot of people, when I'm telling them situations or when they see me, they'll be like, oh, only Zia does this. Only
Oh
Zia.
yeah, only Zia would do that. Yes, I know. Only Zia. Somebody's just put below, somebody who feels the same way about you that I do, has said only Zia is the most inspiring blog. It really is, and that's why I've asked Z to come on the call with me. I've been knowing that this was about to happen on Pearl FM, and so I've been looking for people to come on this show with me, but I only wanted the special people. I only wanted really special people. So if you're listening to this, please send me suggestions of people that you think will inspire us as a community on Happy Families. I'd love to, you know, hear about people that you know about. But so what motivates you to inspire others through your Instagram page?
I mean, I think motherhood is just so simple but so complicated at the same time. We all have different styles of parenting. We all have different situations. We have the same situation. We all deal with it differently. And I enjoy sharing my experience and asking. I post something under every post. I'd ask my followers a question, and their responses, what they say, it makes me widen my perception of motherhood.
Yes.
And so I think I wanted my social media to be a space for moms to just share the good, the bad, and nitty gritty.
And
And
that's the thing. If please go and check out this lady's Instagram, because it really is so genuine. I mean, you know, the story today about when you were out camping, you know, I
yeah,
won't say on air, but you know, the story about how you're out camping, you tried to have a bit of a break from the babies, and there were
yes,
some practical challenges with also being a feeding mum at the time. And you share that. Hi makeup, hi cupcake couture. Very nice cupcake couture. I love a cupcake. Hi. Now, very shortly, we're also going to be meeting with Kerry, who's quite early on in her blogging journey, but like you, there was something about her Instagramming, the way that she was sharing, hi Caroline DXB, the way that she was sharing her life with others, that I thought, I really want to chat to this lady. But so you get a lot of messages from other mums asking you for advice. What's the craziest question? What are the kind of the difficulties perhaps with being a blogger?
Some of the questions, so like sometimes I'll read a question and I'll go to my husband and I'm like, how am I supposed to answer this? I have no idea. But it goes far beyond being a mom. Then it's marriage advice and relationship advice, and I'm just like, how do people see me or in such a way that they open up to me so much and willing to share their life story with me? I
Yeah.
just find they
But I think that, hi Melinda Caitlin, hello everybody. It's so nice. You've joined Principal Lisa here at Happy Families at my home at Pearl 102 FM. Now with COVID, life has changed a little, so I'm not in the studio, but I'm here at home and I'm grateful for everybody's support. I'm chatting with my good friend Zia from Only Zia on Instagram. So at Only Zia, an absolute powerhouse of motherhood. She is. And okay, so look, what top tips would you give to a mum perhaps who's not had the best day today? Someone who thought, you know what, I really wanted to get it right today, but I'm worn out, I'm exhausted. What advice would you give them?
It's actually funny because I'm having one of those days.
Well, we wouldn't know it, darling. You look lovely. Oh, my love. Lots of love to you.
I think the only thing is, the thing that you should keep in your mind is it won't last forever. It's almost nighttime, going to end, and tomorrow's a new day.
Yeah.
And you can start over, you can start from the beginning. I mean, so many times I've been trying to get the kids into a routine, and it will work for 4 days, and then one day I'll have a really crappy day, and I'm just like, it's okay, I'll start again. This didn't work out. Let me start over. There's no problem in starting over, and you can start over 100 times, and that's still fine.
Zia, you have some kind of magical gift, you know, because as you're chatting, 30-something mamas just said, that was me yesterday. And Hanu Risima 816 has just said, very well said. You have a gift of sharing your own vulnerability. Hi, Fat Pink. Hi, Miss Shake. Hi, Zeka Musa. It would really help me if everybody had really simple Instagram names. So I'm trying to spell them and I haven't got my glasses on, everyone. Anyway, but you see, you shared your vulnerability and you just said to everybody, look, I'm actually having a difficult day today. And 2 women have popped up and said, well, actually, I feel the same.
Yeah.
You know, and that's really special. So your advice was, hi Pearl Lately, welcome to the Happy Families tribe, welcome. So your advice was to that mum that's at home thinking, oh, I'm exhausted, I'm tired, is that the day will be over and you can go to sleep, have some rest, and wake up and tomorrow's a new day.
Yeah.
Is that oh, I think we might have lost Z. Oh, you're still there. Yeah. So any other kind of tips or advice? I mean, anything really to help our families at home.
Try and stay calm, and it's okay if you have a little bit of temper tantrum. Go in the room and take it out, and take a few breaths and walk out the door, out of your room door, bathroom, whatever it is, and start over.
Yeah, I know. And like you said, you know, you can just take a moment. We were talking about this last night, actually, weren't we? Higher 7B. We were saying about how that if your child was having a temper tantrum, so in that moment when they're all crying at once, that's the tough moment, isn't it? When everybody's crying at once. And you have to remind yourself that this isn't an emergency. Everything is okay. It's just crying, and in an hour I will have got through it. But
Yes, exactly.
yeah, and I think that's a really kind of hopeful thing to say to yourself. So, you know, and what do you think some of the challenges, you know, are as a mother, perhaps in Dubai in the heat? What, you know, it's getting warmer. What challenges are you facing now?
Haya can't play outside. Kids can't go outside. So I'm constantly battling with myself on what activities to do. I've been researching, making so many notes, what she can do, some stuff to keep her busy. Um, just trying to keep them entertained and happy. And
Yeah.
also trying to get before bedtime.
Yeah, I tire them out before bedtime. Yes, I know. And your hire is a child in my nursery, Kangaroo Kids Dubai, and and I was there at Kangaroo Kids today, and the garden just looks beautiful. If only I could invite you and all the children, for all the mums that are listening today, to come and have a run around in the garden, because the children, it would just be so lovely, and it's beautiful, and there's no children in the garden. But listen, I want to bring in, I wonder, just to be prepared, Kerry, are you in the call, ready to come forward to jump in and chat to us? Kerry, from Pilot Expat Wife, a very fantastic mum from Ireland. Hopefully she's going to be just popping in shortly, so we'll just keep chatting and see if Kerry's there. She can give me a wave and let me know that she's ready to come in the call. And we've also got, yes, she's ready. I want you, you'll love this lady too. She's really, really nice. So stay with us, Z, won't you? So Kerry, get ready to come in. I've not done this before, everybody. Switched one guest in for the next. Stick with me. But I want to thank you, Zia, for coming on and chatting to me here at Pearl FM on Happy Families 102 FM. Thanks for your honesty. And so I will wave goodbye to you on behalf of everybody in the Happy Families tribe. So we'll give you a wave, and I'll end you, and then Kerry, if you can jump in so that we can bring you in for a bit more chat. Then after Kerry, we're going to be talking to Samaya from a great new app called My Mama app. Stay tuned, everybody. Let's switch our guests over. Hold on. See you later, Zia. Bye-bye, darling.
Bye.
Well, that worked, the first part. Let's get our next guest in, everyone. It's all going very smoothly. Stick with us. You wait till you meet Kerry, an absolute poppet. Here she comes. She's just coming in now. Hello, Kerry. Hi.
Hello. Hi, Lisa. How are you?
Hi. Do I look different from earlier on because I put some makeup on?
You're glowing. You're absolutely glowing.
Yes, I've got the old Sephora on anyway. I'm also a pilot wife. So somebody here's 30-something mum. She actually joined us in with Zia a moment ago. She's just said she is also a pilot wife.
Okay. Hi. I know it's a tough job. It is a tough job.
Right. Well, that's it. You see, I'm not a pilot wife, so I want to know what it's like to be a pilot wife. What are the ups? What are the downs?
Ups and the downs. So with being a pilot wife, you kind of get a taste of how it is to be a single parent, because when your husband's traveling, they can travel up to 7 days. So that's a long time to be by yourself with 2 kids. So, but then again, he'll get a few days off in between. It's like a fixed, random kind of roster. So each month is different.
Yeah, 30-something mama says it's so tough. Actually, Z, who was in the last call, she was just talking about that sometimes she's got 2 under 2 and how tough it is some days, you know, and she says she just looks forward to going to sleep sometimes. She says, bless her. But actually 30-something mama said that she felt the same. But so there you are. Your husband's a pilot. He might be traveling for up to 7 days at a time. You've got 2 children. How old are the children?
So Noah just turned 5 in May, and Chloe is going. She's 20 months. I think she's 20 months. So she's nearly coming up to 2 in September. So the terrible twos have come early.
I know, Tara. Do you know the age that I feel like I have my most kind of teaching experience is the twos, because actually twos is probably your biggest group of children in a nursery. So, you know, it's the ones and I've been potty training 2-year-olds, gosh, for about 28 years.
Yes, I've seen you're like the potty expert.
Yeah, that's it. I honestly, it's an absolute passion. It's an absolute passion of mine.
No,
And
I'll have to get some tips off you.
Oh, you will. I tell you what, I can get. So Noah's your oldest, and what did you say your little one was? Say it again.
She's 20 months. 20 months.
Yeah, but what's her name?
Oh, sorry, Chloe.
Chloe, little Chloe. Oh, she's a cutie. I've seen her on your Instagram. You see,
she's full of sass.
Yes, she is. But your Instagram, and I was saying that one of the reasons I got in contact and said I know you're quite early on in your journey of blogging, but it's really genuine, your blog.
Oh, thank you. Now, I don't know if I'm like a blog or influencer.
Oh,
you
you are now.
Touchy subject. I don't know if it's touchy subject, but I have to say, I am early. Well, I kind of started it just before Christmas. But, you know, you're kind of like, oh, is this the right thing or not? I don't know if this is me. But then as you kind of months go on and you kind of find your niche in a way, it just becomes fun. So then even like we were saying earlier with COVID, I kind of find it, okay, this is my time now to really like step it up in a way. And it's been actually really fun, especially for COVID. It's like you're stuck indoors. It's nice to have something to have and escape in a way.
But do you know what's so lovely is you meet loads of people through Instagram, and the other thing is you can form like some really strong kind of relationships and bonds with people.
You can.
You know, you really can. So it's an interesting journey. So before COVID, I think I had something like 300 followers. I barely even opened it. But actually, I've really enjoyed it. And you know, for me, I've learned a lot through COVID. I've learned how to use technology, which is a big step forward. What have you learned, Kerry?
Well, when it comes to being a mum, patience, as like tricks or, you know, hobbies, I really wanted to get back into makeup because obviously before mum, I was totally into makeup. But then when you become a mum, you have no time. It's like, right, sleep, makeup or coffee, you know, you kind of have to juggle, which is more important.
Yeah. So what do you choose? Coffee?
Oh, yeah. That's how I survive. Just coffee running through these veins, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, and then even during COVID, I become like the hairdresser. So I'd be cutting Noah's hair and my husband's hair. We've been cooking like loads. And what else have we been doing? Even like, I know it sounds silly, like, you know, even with homeschooling, you know, at the thought of having homeschooling, you're like, oh God, this is very daunting. But in a way, it's kind of given us a routine.
Yeah. Do you know, Zia's just put on here, and now only your kids get to play with your makeup. So there you were. Magic Phil's just WhatsApped me and said, well done. And saying he thinks the show's going well. So thanks Magic Phil, my old friend. Magic. But so Z's saying, look, before in your life, you know, you used to really enjoy your makeup, and now your children play with it. What is
not only there 2 days ago, Chloe came in with red lipstick, and I was like, oh God, you know, my hands are shaking.
Did she? So
like,
she found her way into your makeup.
I have it hidden. So it's not like I'm leaving it out, I'm being silly, I'm leaving it out. I'm like, how are you actually getting into my drawers? You're only 20 months. With Noah, I never had this issue. But with Chloe, I'm like, I need eyes on the back of my head. So it's just like, my makeup I have to keep it safe.
Right, okay. So I'm going to play a game now with you. I'd like to know, you're only allowed, right? I'd be really mean, and only allowed you 3 pieces of makeup in your makeup bag for tomorrow. Okay, you're going out for lunch. Imagine
Right.
COVID's not happening. You don't have the mask. Imagine. 3 items in your makeup bag. What would you take?
Eyebrow pencil, because I am naked under this.
Right, you'd go for the eyebrow pencil. Any particular
Eyebrows.
brand that you like?
What have I been? Benefit. I really like Benefit for the brows.
Okay.
And the lashes, the Bad Girl mascara. Sorry, the Bad Girl mascara.
Bad girl lashes. Right. Okay. So we've got that.
And then
So
highlighter.
no, hold on. So you've got eyebrow pencil, mascara, both
And then
Benefit.
Huda-
You've got one more item.
Huda Beauty highlighter.
Huda Beauty. Right. Okay. Huda Beauty
It's like glow
highlight.
for days. Yeah, I love that.
So would you be happy with that glow brows mascara? You're good. You're all right with that then? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I wouldn't.
No, what was yours one? What's your top pick?
It would be lipstick.
Oh, lips. Yeah, see, I don't have, you have lovely lips. I have really thin lips.
Oh, I don't know that.
I can't pull it
but
off.
lipstick, I suppose it's that, I don't know. I just think if you're never fully dressed without your lipstick, and all the girls in my nursery that work with me, if I came into school without any lipstick on, they'd go, oh, Miss Lisa, are you okay?
You're all right.
Is there something, that's right. Yeah, exactly. You sound somewhat, Hannah said you sound familiar. You sound similar, that we sound similar. Ooh.
Really?
And then
Where are
we've
you from?
got,
From
yeah,
England?
I am, of course, like most of the world, half Irish. So there is perhaps a cousin. Perhaps we're
We
secret
could be related.
cousins. That's it,
Yes,
exactly. So we've got Alma DXB is giving us some love hearts. Alma, what would be in your makeup bag? I'm going to be even meaner. I let Kerry have 3 things. What if you were only allowed 2 things? Let's ask happy families anyway. Who would have 2 things in their makeup bag? So
It's a tough decision.
okay, what did you learn that if there was anything in your life during the lockdown, in those really difficult kind of a bit on the dark side days, the ones when you realized you hadn't been out for a long time, did you learn anything that you would take forward now?
Yeah, like the importance of me time. I think that kind of keeps you sane. If you can just, you're all in the house together, so you can have a bit of your own personal space. It kind of just keeps you zen, bring you back down. So then if you're having a bad day, you can just kind of go back into it again, if that makes sense.
I held up a sign. I held up a sign that said, from my school, it said, I asked for me time, not we time.
Yeah.
And I have my husband.
Yeah,
with me,
and I've
so,
seen that. And it's
anyway,
so true.
Princess Fifi says she'd have
Fiona.
mascara, gloss and blusher. Do you know Princess Fifi?
I do. She's another redhead as well.
Is she? Oh, hello,
Yes.
darling.
So you should be
we've got
related. You never know.
Yeah, that's it. So she's gone mascara, gloss and blusher.
Yeah.
No one's gone for the lipstick. So if we were all stuck together with these, a few items, I'd be all right having the only one with the lipstick. Anyway, sorry, I interrupted you. You said that you found the value of me time. Bringing up boys. Hello.
Oh, hello, Beth. How are you? That's another girl.
Is that Beth?
Beth,
Hello,
yeah.
Beth.
She's
Beth,
another pilot wife as well.
Is she? Hello, darling. Nice to see you. So you're bringing up boys. I've got 2 boys.
Yeah, she has 2 boys. Yeah.
2 boys and a girl. But
you
so
have
you learned the value of. Pardon?
You have 2 boys and a girl.
2 boys and a girl, and I don't know. I think that boys are a bit easier, but I don't know. Not from a professional perspective.
No, you are completely right. I'll tell you that much. I'm learning it now.
Yeah. Bringing up the boys. She's going to go and put the boys to bed now. All right, Beth. We'll see you again. Thanks for coming on. Welcome to Happy Families. Oh no, she says this is Happy Families with Principal Lisa. Bringing up boys, Beth. You're in the tribe now. You've got to be here. Yes. I'm on every Sunday and a Wednesday, and only the most special people are invited. I'm scouring Instagram to find them. Okay, so you had a bit more me time. Is that because your husband was at home that you could go for a nice bath?
That never
or
happened.
something?
Yeah. It never really happened that much because, you know, if I wanted me time, I had to work around his roster. So I couldn't just go off and do whatever I wanted. You know, I'm like, I have no help at home. So I am literally just full-time mummy. So obviously when the lockdown came, I thought it would be easier, like, you know, with the kids having help. But like me and my husband said, it's like the house is just constantly messy. In a way where you
and
think having the two of
constantly
us home,
feeding.
yes.
Most of
So
the
you're
mums
like,
kept
why do
saying,
I
how
feel
many meal times are there in a day? It was like 52,
Yes.
wasn't it?
Exactly. So you think being at home, everyone at home, it might be easier, but it's actually kind of more tiring, more draining. So sometimes we're just like, right, I just need, like, give me an hour to myself, like watch trash TV, do a mask, do makeup, anything, and then you come back down and you're just fine. You're just absolutely fine. And then
I found having a nice bath, you know, on the really strict lockdown days, like having a bath like on a weekend and like doing a hair mask and a whole mask and everything. I never found time for that before.
No, me either. That's what I'm like.
No.
This is going to be one of the downfalls of, like, you know, when we go back to normality. It's like, I don't have time for that anymore. Or can I still have that me time?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. So no, I know. So Z was just, when she was just on, her top tip was for parents is that no matter how bad it gets during the day, don't forget that they will go to sleep and there will be a bit of a break later on. Not for all parents, but mostly. That was her top family tip. And she's an absolute sweetie. She is a lovely girl. She is nice. And so what is your top family tip, Kerry?
Like when things are getting tough.
Yeah, or just in general, what do you think are the kind of, you know, the secrets to a happy family life? What helps your family work?
Just to not, what would be the best way to say it? I try not to put too much pressure on myself. And, you know, I'm kind of like lighthearted. Like me and my husband, we're kind of like kids at heart anyway. So we just make the most of any kind of situation, you know, whether it's silly or not. Like, I know it sounds silly. Like, we kind of make a big deal of the little things now. Like, we're more appreciative of the little things. So when it comes to, like, we're having a bad day,
have a bit of gratitude.
Yeah. Or even like if we are having a bad day, the two of us are losing it. It's just like, right, let's just order McDonald's, be less clean up, put the kids to bed, and watch Downton Abbey. That is how I get through a bad day. Oh yeah, I love it.
Who's your favourite Downton Abbey character?
Okay, so I'm on season 6 now, and I hated him at the start, but I'm after going a bit of a soft spot for Thomas. He was so evil, but I'm kind of like, he's leaving now. I don't know how to feel about this.
Have you seen the Downton Abbey film?
No, not yet. I'm waiting for the.
You're in for a treat there. You're in for a treat.
Yeah. Oh, am I? Does he come back?
Oh yes, Thomas is fabulous in it. But Kerry, I just want to double check that we've got Samaya coming on in a minute. I just want to see, Samaya, if you're in the call already, can you just give us a wave and let us know that you're here? She will be. She's utterly reliable, is Samaya. So I'll just tell everybody about Samaya. She is a really lovely, she's there. There's our girl. She will be coming on to talk about, hello from rainy London. Oh,
jealous.
Hello, rainy London. I don't suppose you'd pop and get me some tea. I can't, Agent SSS says, can't wait to hear about Mama app. All right, so while we'll say goodbye to you, we'll bring Samaya in.
Yes.
Samaya has set up a really genuine and very heartfelt mum support group through this app, and it's genius. It's really, really something special. Yorkshire tea, yes please, Yorkshire tea, or like just Earl Grey. Really, I'll take any tea, Agent SSS. Anyway, right. So Kerry, here's your big chance to tell the world about your fabulous blog. What do people get when they follow you, Kerry?
When they follow me, you're just kind of like my stories. I like to keep it real, but my actual page, I kind of like to have a lot of fun. You know, just keep it simple, have a lot of fun, mom life, things to do in Dubai. What else? Just
I
a
loved
little
your
bit of
breakfast
fashion.
the other day.
Yes.
Your
No, I
food
did have to
photos were beautiful.
Yeah, I did have to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning. That was hard to go for
No,
breakfast.
but your breakfast looked nice, and I loved your outfit. You had on a really
thank
nice
you.
outfit. Yeah, it was very nice.
ASOS. I'm going to become addicted to ASOS. So, yeah.
Well, you know, I've been liking a bit of H&M recently because they deliver like that. Yeah, I love.
Yeah, no, they have said they are good.
But anyway, listen, Kerry, it's been lovely to chat to you. Thank you for joining me on Happy
you for having me.
Families. It's a real pleasure. It's nice to meet you. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll be following you as well.
Pardon?
I'll be following you as well.
Oh, you definitely should. Yeah, definitely. In most of the week, it's very kind of, you know, family, parent supports. But then the weekend, I break out and just cook and cook and cook.
Oh yeah, I've seen your food posts. I've seen them.
Yeah, I go mad about the cooking. But anyway, so once we get the most glorious place, the Al Jalea Culture Centre, which is the home of Pearl FM, once we get open, we'll invite you in, and you can bring the children and come and meet Magic Phil and Safe. It's like a family down there.
That.
So yeah, so you know, you can come on down once we get kind of opened up again. But anyway, thanks for coming on Happy Families with Principal Lisa. Kerry. I'm going to say goodbye, and then I'm going to bring in Kerry. So stay with us, everybody. Take care. Bye, Kerry. So that was Kerry from Pilot Expat Wife, and I'm going to be bringing in the very beautiful Samaya from My Mama app, which is a brand new app for mothers here in Dubai. And she's got a lovely little girl who's just about to turn 2, I think. She's just here, so we'll bring her in now. Hello, Samaya. She'll be popping through any second. Thank you to everybody else that's still with us. There you are. Hello, gorgeous girl.
Hello.
Hi, lovely to see you. So welcome to Happy Families with Principal Lisa, the first time it's ever been delivered from my living room.
Thank you for having me. I think it's amazing that you've actually brought this onto Instagram. It's so innovative. Love that you're using all the new technology. Well, not new technology, but all the technology that we have available.
Well, it's going like a breeze, Maya. It's gone really, really well, and it's been a real pleasure. So look, let everybody know on the Happy Families tribe here at Pearl FM a little bit about yourself and your app.
So I'm Samaya, and I'm a co-founder of Mama Emmy. So Mama Emmy is an app, a networking app for moms and moms to be, so they can connect with other moms and other like-minded women. And the real reason that I started it is because obviously the transition to motherhood from nearly all of us is pretty challenging. And it was really important to me that I actually created this sort of network or area for people to be able to connect in a really easy and accessible way. And I just wanted to make it so that all the moms had somewhere where they could connect, but also with other moms that had similar interests, similar age children, and just so that they could actually connect with like-minded women rather than just having to just guess that this person is going to be someone who you could actually bond with.
And so anybody on the call with us now feel like they need a bit of mum support or mum meetup, message us, let us know, and we can see if we can hook you up with someone. But one of the interesting features about My Mama app is that people can reach out for help and support. And obviously you've launched your app in quite a difficult time, you know, during a pandemic. What are the kind of questions and challenges that families are facing now?
So the biggest thing that I found very early on, because we released it very soon after the pandemic started, so the things that sort of moms were really discussing back then was that transition to homeschooling and having the children home all the time. That conversation has changed slightly more recently to things like, how am I going to keep them entertained over the summer break? Because even though they were home, and I think slowly people had started to transition, I'm not saying it was easy, but they'd started to transition to this change. It's now the kids are going to be off school, so they won't have schoolwork as such to do. So now the conversations are transitioning to, what do we do? The weather's getting really hot in Dubai, so what do we actually do with them now, and how do we keep them entertained? And then for pregnant women, generally what they're discussing is that sort of, not the fear, but the sadness that they feel when the fact that they can't have their parents or their family to come and visit when they actually give birth.
Very difficult. Actually, Kerry, pilot wife at Expat Life, has just given you a love heart, and it said such a great idea. But actually, my heart goes out to expectant mothers during this time, because it must have been quite isolating, and to not know that you can think, well, I'll see my mum at the birth, or it must be difficult.
I think it's challenging enough, right, when you have a new baby, but then having to do it during a pandemic in itself is quite a challenging thought. And I think, yeah, I agree with you. I hope that they're all doing well and, you know, they're getting the support that they need, but it is a challenging time for sure.
Yeah. Magic Phil, who's the kind of at the heart of Pearl FM, his wife's actually, Hannah's expecting a baby anytime soon. So baby magic is on its way. But you know, it is, you know, I was looking at some pictures and thinking, wow, it should be a really happy time, but you're having to kind of stay inside. Definitely, there's Shiv too, who I know from my page, and she's joined me on lots of calls. Really, really lovely mum. She just said that her parents still haven't actually met her daughter. You know, that must be really difficult. So on your app, so let's imagine I land in Dubai. I don't know anyone, but I'm lucky enough to find my mama app. How will it help me?
So we have an area which allows you to connect with other moms, so you can actually browse through other moms' profiles. You'll find them based on location, so you'll find the moms that are closest to you first at the top, and it shows you what their interests are. It tells you what age children they have, or if they're pregnant, and so you can browse through them and find moms that have similar interests. Maybe you just want to find moms that have similar age children because you'll have more in common, or you want to arrange a play date with them, and then you could just send them a message, get to know them on the app, and then arrange to meet up. I know right now we're still doing the social distancing, and of course we still encourage that, but it's just that starting point. Just start conversations, get to know each other. And then there's another area, which is the forum area, the community area, which is where all the moms sort of communicate with each other, so we can help each other out, we can talk to each other, and really support each other. So if there's a question or you want to share an experience, and that's where we can all sort of get insight from each other and actually really share our experiences with each other. What we've recently started is trying to we're bringing experts into the app every so often, and allowing our community to ask questions, more specific questions, and it's an expert opinion. So someone who is an expert can give their actual opinion on something. Not saying that mums can't give advice, because of course if you've experienced something, then there's so much advice to give in that, but we're also trying to bring these experts in so that if you've got something more specific to ask, then you can ask those questions as well. So those are the main features of the actual app itself.
Well, there's a lot of mums that have been on the call today. So Zaina says, I love you and Pearl FM. I love you too, and I love Pearl FM. So Pearl FM is just like everybody's home. Once you find out about Pearl FM, you know, it's something that you just stay connected with. It's something quite special. But Agent SSS has asked us to shout out to all the listeners in Al Safu in Dubai, which is just, I'm in the marina, so we're virtually neighbours.
Very close.
Yeah, so a big wave and a big shout out to you. So imagine you were somebody just landed in Dubai, you've got small children. Where do you think some of the best places to go with small children are, bearing in mind that we've got the COVID situation? Where can we get out to now, do you think?
See, this is still a real challenge because I think people have such a individual perspective on this. So I know there are a lot of families that still are trying to stay at home and not really venturing out too far. And I think I personally don't think that there's a real need to sort of venture out too far right now. And I think we should just go with what the advice is from the government and just really sort of take it slowly. But if you feel comfortable, then there are some amazing places in Dubai to sort of experience. I think going out for a walk, just getting some air, maybe going out on the bike. I think for me, I think that's enough. For me as a family and for us as a family, I think that would be enough right now.
And I mean, some of the families that I know who have gone out early in the morning and maybe they've gone for a walk around, you know, the Burj Khalifa. So they've looked at things outside, or they've gone down to City Walk at a quiet time. I think it is about picking a moment when there's not too many people around and you can allow the children to have a run around. And it's also so hot at the moment. I think prime time Dubai is 6 a.m. now, isn't it, really?
Yeah, I was just going to say, I think if you could get out to the beach really early in the morning, I think that's the best time to go out because it's nice and quiet and you actually get some sea and water and sand, and you know, it's the perfect situation, but at the right time.
Yes. And so what are your hopes and dreams post-COVID? What have you learned? What are you going to do next? What has it taught you?
So personally or for the app?
Well, for you personally and for your app, really.
So what I've learned personally is that I don't need a lot. I think this situation and this experience has really taught me that we have everything we need at home. So that's something I'm really sort of grateful for, that I've learned that actually all of the extra things that we have are just extra and we should be grateful for the fact that we have them. But I'm really appreciative of the fact that, you know, I'm lucky enough to have a roof over my head and, you know, have the necessities, and I'm really grateful for that. For the app itself, I think it was an amazing time to actually start, because I genuinely believe that we've really managed to help so many people just during these last few months where they've really needed the support. And for the app, this is exactly where we want to continue going. I'm here to make sure that moms feel connected and supported, and that's really important to me, and that's my passion, and that's what drives me. And I'll continue to do whatever needs to be done to make sure that that's something that we can make a possibility with the app. So we'll build out features that need to be done, and yeah, we'll keep.
But before the app, you had a different job. Tell everybody what your job was before.
So I come from dentistry. So I was a dentist. I mean, I guess I'm still a trained dentist. I still have the degree.
Of course. So, yeah. So you. But do you think motherhood changed your perspective?
I think dentistry is a great career and it was a great place to be at the time. But I think when I realized that how big that transition was, and actually feeling that sort of overwhelm and the loneliness, it really made me realize how many people I could actually help. And it just felt that it was close to my heart. And so I felt more passion in wanting to make this a reality.
Yeah. Well, lots of people actually at the moment are talking about, well, I think maybe I'd like to do something different. So no wonder Samaya has such great teeth. Do you know Agent SSS?
I do know.
Because I was thinking, I recognise that name from when we were talking about Potty anyway. Nice. Yes, she does. She's got great teeth, great hair. It's going to be even better with a Dyson, whatever. But anyway, well, listen, it's been absolutely glorious to have you on Happy Families, and I look forward to the day that we can invite you properly, you know, into Pearl FM in the Al Jalea Culture Centre for Children. And it'll be because your app obviously is about families, so it's a great link for Pearl FM to connect with you on this. Is there anything that you would like to say to the listeners before you go today? Something important you want to tell them?
to come and find us on Instagram at My Mama App, and we're very active. So if you've got any questions, just drop us a DM. We're more than happy to answer anything that you have, and you can find us on both of the app stores, but you'll find all that information on the page anyway. But yeah, I think, yeah, that's all I want to say.
But you know, that's how I met you, don't you? You remember
Yeah.
that my husband was driving in the car and you were on another radio station, and he came home and said, oh, I heard this really nice lady on the radio, My Mama App. And so then I messaged you, and that's how we get in contact. So
Yeah.
there could be somebody listening today who really needs your help and really needs to connect with you, and for you to be able to connect with them. So, I really, really hope so. So, I hope everybody's enjoyed, the show this evening, and it's been fantastic. So we've had Only Zia, and then we had pilot expat wife Kerry, and then we've had you, Samaya, from My Mama App. So it's been a busy first show back, but just not in the studio. And the show's going to be on a Sunday and a Wednesday. And if anybody knows anybody that you think has the right vibe for happy families with Principal Lisa, please put them in touch with me. Only special people can come on. Only people with big hearts and a community feel. I think that's what we're about. Anything you want to say just before you go, and then we'll say goodbye to everybody.
I'd like to thank you for having me, because it's been amazing, and as always, thank you everyone for listening as well.
Thank you. So we'll say goodnight from what have we got here? Mira's saying hello. We've got Alpha High saying Mum to see us, sending lots and lots of love to us. So there's and away from Mira. So goodbye, everybody. We'll see you. I will be back on with Happy Families with Principal Lisa on Sunday. Now I've got two friends, special guests and special listeners. Thanks, Principal Lisa. Now I will post on Pearl FM and let everybody know who I've got coming on Sunday. But I'm pretty sure I've got two fantastic ladies coming on Sunday. I've got Carey Mum, if anyone knows Carey Mum, she's coming on, and my friend Moira Says Cheese is coming on. So two really, really kind of passionate family support women bloggers. Thank you, Kerry. It's been lovely chatting to you as well. Anyway, good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Sleep
Good night.
well. See you on Sunday. Take care. Bye bye.